Check, check, check. Hopefully we're coming in nice and strong. And let's try her out. Heyo, it worked. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back to Sundays. It's me, Widget33, Widget, Andy B, whatever it is you like to call me. Heyo, Doors. Thanks for joining me in here, my man. I appreciate it. Welcome back to Sunday. I know Sunday's not always the favorite. Usually it's the day before returning to the work week, so it's a good time to come unwind and hang out. We're gonna eat some good food tonight. It'll be a good time. We've been doing some work in the background, so I'm happy about that. Some things that should hopefully pop off today. We'll see. And a few hidden surprises that I haven't told anybody about yet, so. Right? So we finally have dug around with hours upon hours of Leorium board, and I think we have Leorium board where we want it. It's running most of our point redeems. I'm still in the process of getting it to handle alerts, but I'm just digging into just scraping the surface on the capability of it, so a lot more to come on that. Just need to sit down and put in some free time during this week and hopefully come out with some new ideas. Looking forward to that. May have to switch streams this week. Wednesday is a back to school night, or not a back to school, but a promotion night. We have an elementary going to a middle schooler, so they have a thing on Wednesday for that. So I may have to move to Tuesday or Thursday. Unsure which day I'm going to go to as of yet. I will post it by tomorrow in the schedule when I do my schedule post. Holding myself accountable with the schedules. It's been a good frame of reference. It also helps me plan it out a little bit to be a little more organized. I have gone ahead and updated all of the recipes that we have used on stream. Those are located below in the About section. There should be full recipes used. There's a list, and if you actually click on the image, it should take you to a working Google sheet of it. I have all the links on there with a couple of notes and other stuff too, from like when we use them, because I'm running a separate one here on a local file, but I'm sharing that one online for anybody that wants the recipes that were used. So I don't know, make sure the credit is given where it should be. These are not my recipes, these are other people's recipes, so we're trying to make sure that we are covering everybody in that aspect. Right? So tonight should be fun. We are going to do a cheesy quiche. I'm going to keep it simple. We're just going to be using a pie dish. Unfortunately, I don't have a tart dish, but we are going to set up our pie dough. It's the pre-rolled stuff. I wasn't sure that I could handle making a pie dough on screen and then having it set and do all the other stuff. We're just in case in it. We're not messing with that Doug tonight because we got another Doug that we're going to mess with. We're going to revisit our buttermilk biscuits that we had done for the chicken and biscuits. We're going to redo those now as a side to our quiche, so they won't be going, they'll be hopefully be a better version of what we did last time. So this will be the second time that we've done them. So we're hoping anyway. But we do want to get started here shortly. We need to get that quiche pie pan out and get our dough basically set and wrapped on it. Exclamation point menu does have the recipe from Serious Eats, and that's what we'll be going with tonight. The biscuit dough recipe is also on Serious Eats. I've posted that in the previous. That's in the recipes section. Recipes used. So let's give our recipe a quick look over. So we're going to use basically one pie dough. Like I said, I've got the Pillsbury one. We've gone with the easy fluctuation today. We're going to try and make it look pretty though. 1 cup of heavy cream. Did I get the heavy cream? Tell me I got the heavy cream. Pretty sure I got heavy cream yesterday. Yes, okay. 1 cup whole milk, 3 large eggs, salt, pepper, and then 8 ounces of mixed rineless soft and semi-soft cheeses. So I've got Gruyere in fontina to go into this one. And some minced chives for garnish. Obviously, I got some little chives for that. I'm also going to do some spinach and mushrooms on the side, saute it up so that those can go with the quiches so it's individual. You can basically put whatever you want in the quiche. We're just keeping it simple with cheese, knowing that it is egg and lactose based, so it'll be a little simpler, but you could basically put in whatever it is that you want in there. Yum, right? Absolutely agree. This will be the first one that I've done, so we'll see. So we're basically going to set our pie dish up and get our pie dough in there, and then get it frozen so that it kind of holds its form. Then we're going to bake it real quick. I got pie weights, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them because I have no parchment paper. So I don't know if I can put them right on the, so we got some pie weights. I don't know if I can put them right on the pie. I'll look that up when we get closer to that spot. We're going to need to do that, so let me switch on over to, let's see, is it going to work? Oh, nope, wrong one. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, there's our pie weights, there's our recipe. We've added some transitions, we're doing little things like that in the background as well. Our lighting situation will change here shortly. I'm just waiting on the sun to go down, but who knows if it will at this point, because it's really only 2. So usually we don't start for an hour later. So, pie weights, my man. Yes, pie weights. They're just little ceramic balls that help keep it down and push it down so that it doesn't bubble up. So there is our Pyrex guy. That's what we'll be using. That's what we'll be using for that guy. We'll go forward a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Get our pie crust out. So like I said, we're going with our easy crust on this one. We're gonna get it up in here, get it into the freezer. We're also say they want to poke holes basically across the bottom, so you don't have any blowouts, I guess. So with this, bring crust to room temperature. So we're gonna let it come up to room temperature here and get that part going. And we've got 2 in case we mess up. Who knows what could happen? Who knows? Hope everybody's having like I said, a good Sunday afternoon. It's always hard in this this time of day. Like I said, you're winding down from the weekend. Hopefully it was a good weekend. Got out to go do some stuff. It was Pokemon Sandshrew Day, so maybe you caught some Sandshrews. Maybe you got to read a book. Hopefully you got to do something good. Okay, so now we're just going to let it come to room temperature before we even try and roll it out. Because we're going to try and keep it without cracking, keep it nice, keep it good. Right? I know I got an Alolan and a regular one, so I was happy with that. I got the shinies to put in the, let me switch these around so you can see me while we're waiting. Because we just have to wait on this. So I got those 2, I was pretty happy with it. Oof, H2O, hitting good. So like I said, I have never made a quiche before. I've done pies, I've done other things which would be similar, but this is kind of custardy, or eggy, and milk and creamish. So I've never done one this style before. So we'll see. Let's see if we get our cheeses out. So we were going with our raw milk Gruyere, I cannot say it right, and fontina. And we'll get 8 ounces out of those when the time comes. Cheese, exactly, some cheese. Our new pie weight on there. We can use some of our tin foil, which will be nice. Maybe I can... I wonder if the tin foil will cook it too much when it's going. I don't know, we're going to give it a shot though. And then we're also going to use some of that for the crust on the outside, because when we put it in, we're going to put like a shield around it using the tin foil so that we don't burn the edges of the quiche as it's cooking. It does take about, let's see, so we're preheating to 425, line the dough, so we bake the crust for about 10 minutes, remove the weights, wrap the edges like we said with the tin foils, and return to the oven. Bake for 3 to 5 minutes until golden brown. Sarah, yes I did, right? Not awful? Not awful? Yeah, gotta take care of yourself every once in a while. I was getting a little raggedy. I had some like crazy wingdings that were coming like fully up here. They were like sticking up. It was getting a bit long, so we needed to take care of it. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing okay. Wingdings, that's the closest thing I can say to describe what it is. I mean, what else do you call them? We are cheating tonight though. Like I said, we are using the pre-done pie crust. We are not making our own pie crust. That'll have to be another time. Getting all 70s feathers out. That's what it felt like. It was just like these crazy, because it comes to the side and like it would stick up, just the edges, so it would like go all the way back, and then the back was like kind of like peacocking it out. It was a bit much. It was a bit much. It needed to be tamed. Just like no different than the beard has to be tamed from time to time. Right now we're looking good. We're pretty solid right now. A couple grays. That's okay. Oh, no, okay. It caught up to me for a second. The name caught up to me. No. We're not going all that full 70 now. So we're just waiting for our pie crust to kind of come up to room temperature. It's been in the fridge, so yeah, I got you now. I got you. Hold on just a second. I have an itchy nose. I need to address. So like I said, this week I've been doing some research. I've been working in the backgrounds in this Leorian board program, setting up some new point redeems and doing that kind of stuff. I think I got all the kinks worked out. We'll find out tonight. This is the first time doing it live, if you will. And so looking forward to that. Going to be working on it this week. Also doing some culinary research. Next week is going to be, let's see if I can say it right, Country Chicken Captain. Country Chicken Captain. CCC. Triple C. That's going to be Sunday night's dish. It's kind of like a mix of braised chicken and a curry, usually served with rice, and I'm trying to figure out a veggie to go with it. But I would also, one of the big things that they serve with it is a chutney. So I'm going to try and do on Tuesday or Wednesday, or Tuesday or Thursday, whichever day this week I can shift to do the cooking stream, since I can't do it Wednesday. I'm going to make the apple chutney here on stream, and then there's a ton of fresh strawberries. They're in season, so I think I'm going to get some strawberries and do some strawberry preserves. So we'll do a little jamming, a little cannon on Tuesday or Thursday this week, and have those going. Charleston Country Captain Curry with chutney. Oh, I can't do it. Hold on, are you ready? Charleston Country Chicken Captain Curry with chutney. They are, yes. It's great. In the springtime, they're always going. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna refill my water here real quick. We've only got like 3 more months. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That is tough. That is absolutely tough. Oh, come on, water. Well, water thing's almost out. It's gonna have to change it. We got our water. We got our water. We're good. All right. So, Sarah, I know you're a baker. Do you use pie weights? I've got these guys. I'm gonna switch it over. So I got these guys to try out. They're like little ceramic balls that weigh a little bit, like a bearing almost. So we're gonna be trying those guys out. And I don't have parchment paper, but we're going to try to use the rice and beans. Gotcha. See, I don't have parchment. Do you think it's going to kill it if I use tin foil? I didn't say wax paper. I didn't say wax paper. Oh wait, I just did. But do you think it'll kill it if I use the tin foil? I don't think it will. Because I'm just going to bake it for maybe 10 minutes. The tin foil is not going to have long enough. Actually, I think it might get a little more brown, but I honestly don't think the tin foil has enough heat generating in it to actually, like, do anything. It's just kind of helping keep it out. Hey, Lemon. How's it going today? Hope your Sunday's going alright. We're just getting ready here to, hopefully prep some pie dough into our Pyrex for some quiche. But yeah, Sarah, I don't think I don't think it's going to be an issue. So we're going to try the tin foil since I don't have the parchment this time around and see how it goes. See? Nice. Very nice. Scene changes are a pain in the butt that I've learned this weekend. I've been eyeballs deep into Leorian board 2, setting up stuff in there and trying to get things set and trying to restack some of my scenes to be nested and handle all that stuff. So I feel you on that one. It has been an interesting weekend. I feel like I think I'll be alright with it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it'll be too bad. Try not to push it into the dough, more rested on top if possible. But see, that's the thing. If we're going to use the pie weights, do I now use the pie weights at that point? I really wish I had just... Because I did notice I didn't have it till like 10 minutes ago, and I didn't have time to run to the store for the parchment. Let's see. Okay, well, we've had our dough out here for about 10-15 minutes. Let's see if we can actually get it rolled out. As Luda said, roll out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I didn't think they were too heavy. So I think it'll be okay. And it's just for about 10-15 minutes on the while the pie dough actually bakes. Just try not to crack it. Oh. Not gonna lie, but right, and I'm there. Like sometimes I want to do it by hand, and had the quiche been the only thing I was gonna do, then I probably would have done it by hand. But I am gonna make buttermilk biscuits to go with it, so I'm already messing with one Doug, and this is 2 Dougs in my life. I'm trying to ease the tension, the Doug tension, if you know what I mean. Exactly, 1 Doug at a time. That's what we're shooting for. Okay, so let's see if we can. gonna do this here? I guess. Try and spread it out. Try not to crinkle it yet. Trying to make sure that we're evenly spaced as we can. As I know we're going to have some Doug fold in here. See if we can make them all at least go the same way if we're going to do it. Nope. Did I not do it that way? Oh, I did it the wrong way. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nice and easy. Oh, I think my dryer is singing at me. Okay, just kind of lightly pressing it up against. Trying not to make it go crazy. Perfect. So the other thing that it says is we want to poke the holes with a fork, quite a few of them in rows, in even rows across the base. All right, so maybe we'll start. There we go. Oh, you can see those? Yeah, see, I'm glad I switched the camera. You can actually see what I'm doing now. It's amazing. Amazing, yay. S'mores, I don't know. I don't know if this is too many. I think we're good. I'm not trying to go too deep in it. There we go. I think it's good. Okay, so we're going to give this about 30 minutes, it says, in the freezer to kind of give shape and hold form. So while that does that, we'll prep some other things. Hey Google, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Alright, 30 minutes. Starting now.
Nope. Not gonna fit there. Our freezer is overflowing. Overflowing with all of the goodness. Watching the new Venom, really good. Nice. What's up, Tiki Gone Wild? How you doing tonight, sir? I have not seen it yet. You're the first person I know that has seen it, and the fact that you gave it a good review is nice. Very nice. Yeah, we've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet. What is it on a streaming service, or is it a rental that we'll have to do? Do I gotta go down to the Blockbuster videos and rent it? It was alright. I mean, it was what it was. It was cool to see it pop up in. If anybody's seen the new Spider-Man, spoiler, sorry. Almost Deadpool funny. Okay. That's I can take that. Deadpool was decently funny. Rented on Amazon. Okay, perfect. Now I know. Now we know. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're gonna do a cheese quiche tonight, our breakfast for dinner. We're also gonna do some buttermilk biscuits and some bacon along the side to go with it. So, hey Luna, how's it going? You've made it. Welcome to Sunday. I'm sorry tomorrow's Monday. There's nothing that I can do. Omelette du fromage, kind of. Yeah, close. Quiche du fromage. We're trying our. I'm gonna say it wrong because my pronunciation is wrong. Gruyere and
Toasty!
some fontina. Toasty. That's right. It's gonna get toasty. It is toasty in here right now. So yes, it actually worked. Thanks for testing that, Doris. I've been working in Leorian board for God knows how long. Nice. Libertadore. Alright, let me prep some mushrooms.
Well, to be fair.
Oh, don't say to be fair. I hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like to be fair.
To be fair. Well, to be fair.
To be fair. Yeah, I was going crazy with some of the point redeems. I've set up some other stuff too, some secrets in the backgrounds, but for the most part, to be fair.
I'll stir fry you in my wok.
Playing Halo, understand. It does rhyme with to be fair. That's nice. I like that. So yeah, so look forward to that. I'm gonna try and keep it rotating, keep it interesting, and the winners will stay, and we'll test out some new guys as we keep going. There it is. So I just bought this. Let's get these mushrooms cleaned up real quick.
Is it still hot out there?
Step up the heat. Alright. If you don't know what step up the heat is, step up the heat now introduces these guys. Yeah. Yay. Yay. So, okay. That'd be nice. I'll even give you 2. Giving you 2. Hold on. We're gonna take the heat. Like a son of a gun that we are, we're gonna take that heat. It's slowly hot. Oh no, no Quaker steak here. It's hot. Maybe? I feel hot. Like my tongue is a little numb. Just a little numb. It's like how, you know, I'm gonna put myself on the spot here. It's like kind of like when you eat like a quarter of a bag of like flaming hot Cheeto fries. It's kind of like that, where it's warm and it tastes good, but it's also like kind of tongue numbing. Some real hot sauce. Hey, Lonely Pickle, how you doing tonight? Where's the apron? Oh, I didn't have it out. Hold on. Thanks for reminding me. We just got our pie dough in the freezer, kind of getting cold to hold form. So before we bake this quiche, we are prepping some mushrooms and spinach here real quick. So these are going to be sauteed mushrooms and spinach on the side. Not everybody in the house likes mushrooms. Looking at you. And some people can't have mushrooms. Also looking at you. Different you. So, we're doing them on the side. They're still going to be sauteed. They can be served with it. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, we have had the last dab. Last dab is very similar. It's kind of got that last dab heat to it, where it still tastes good, and it kind of numbs the tongue, and it's not really like a full-on lingering one. Yeah, last dab might be a little worse than that, honestly. Because I can kind of feel my tongue again. It's a good taste, though. It's not a bad taste, so it's just like, I didn't mind it. It's not a bad taste. It's still a good, hot, like, fiery taste, I guess. I know fire can't be tasted, but that's what I'm going with. Alright, let's switch back. Let's get these mushrooms prepped up. Let's get our spinach done up. We'll use those two guys.
That's right. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
It's the way she goes. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? It's just the way she goes. Sometimes she does, and sometimes she doesn't. World's greatest advice. Thanks, Ray. World's greatest dad. Or not dad. Yeah, so if you guys haven't noticed, obviously I've had some new point redeems. So I've been working on that Leorian board. It's paying off. Add something new, add something a little different. Keep it moving forward, as we say. I was giving these a quick brush off, just to get any dirt or anything off of them. Kinda using silicone brush. That's right. It's the only way to go. Keep moving forward. Thanks for redeeming them, guys. That's Meet the Robinsons. It is a great Disney movie. If you have not seen it, recommend it. Obviously, we have kids. We've seen just about all of them. But that one, it was just a good message. And one that we keep up and try and do here. We understand that it teaches you that things don't always go the way that you want them to go. Sometimes they go different routes. And you can't control all the things, but you can control where you go. So if you keep moving forward, then you'll be in a good spot. It's a good one. It's definitely a good one. I believe it is on Disney Plus. So if you've got Disney Plus, I would highly recommend going and checking it out. And the other ones were just the good ones. Was it really, really loud? Okay. We'll have to work on the volumes. I thought it was turned down at that point. Fair warning, headphones users, then. All right. Quite a bit of dirt off of those guys. So, better there. We're all rinsed out now. Let's put some fresh spinach in. Slip into the shadow and disappear into the night. Love it.
That's right. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
Yep. See? Ray, spot on. Per the usual. Okay. Enjoy your entertaining pickle. We appreciate you stopping by. The kitchen is always open on Sundays. Whenever you want to stop in, I really appreciate it. So I'm just stemming the spinach real quick, just to make it easier when we saute it up. We have an entire bag of spinach, so that should be like 1 ounce cooked. Or at least that's the way it feels. And like I said, we're doing these separately. You could put these in the quiche if you wanted to. It's up to you. Like I said, not everybody in the house for us enjoys spinach. Some don't enjoy mushrooms, or there was others that are allergic to mushrooms. So you cannot do it. Or different ingredients. I mean, you could put ham or bacon or any other kind of veggie assortment that you could think of. I don't think anything is really off limits when it comes to that. Good fafa. That adds a lot of water. Sprinkling. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, you're saying like a FIFO redeem? But I thought about that. It is on the list. It was, I didn't even know if it was going to happen up until last night. I was digging through and I could not for the life of me to get it to queue. It did not want to queue up. It just wanted to put everything on at the same time. Like if everybody redeemed something at the same time, it was trying to put it... No, but yes, that would be awesome. But it was trying to put like all of the redeems on at the exact same time, and got that figured out. Got their group IDs or whatever done. It's just another fun program to dig into. And like I said, I did some culinary research for this week. Looking forward to next week's. Ready? Are you ready? Let's see if I can say it again, because I'm practicing it now, so that way when I have to say it next week. Country captain. No, I can't do it. Country chicken captain. Gosh dang it. Why can't I say it? Country chicken captain. The triple C. It's like a tongue twister. I just can't do it. We're going to use about half of this bag of spinach. Not the full bag, but probably about half. We got our nice one-piece music here, and since their studio was hacked, Toy Animation was had something go on, so they are delaying a couple of episodes, it looks like. Hopefully it's not long-term. We're in the, like, what, 10, 14 episodes now? So we still got a ways to go before we get to the really good stuff, but some good things are supposed to be happening here. No spoilers, but let's hope that they get their hacking situation under control. And who would want to hack them? I mean, I imagine the Russians aren't trying to hack them. They're not trying to find the One Piece. Just trying to figure out who's out there doing that stuff. Hack the planet! Hack the planet should be another good one, too. That'd be another good point and redeem as well. Hack the planet! I don't know. Is Putin looking for the One Piece? I don't really put him on par with Goldie Roger and Whitebeard. So he could definitely be a teach, that's for sure. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. That's, yeah, I was saying it as you were typing now. I'm glad that we are on the same page. Alright, yep. So comments withdrawn. We've agreed upon. Putin is now teach. So I don't know who Big Mama would be then. Maybe that would be let's say Merkel, but she's left. She's not really evil either. I don't know. We'd have to find a couple others. Alright, so we're almost there. Getting all through our sorted spinach, and we'll get it washed up too, obviously. It says pre-washed, but I still like to wash my spinach, and then I'll dry it off before we saute it up. Anybody in the chat, have you guys ever made a quiche, or do you have a favorite quiche that you like to make? There we go. So mostly all sticks, no stems, no seeds. You have not, Doris? We can fix that. We can get you making some quiches. Oh, know what I want to do. Frittata, which is like a crustless quiche. Yeah, basically. And basically, yeah, that's what a quiche is a crusted frittata. I'll give you that. Let me show you what I got. Actually, I forgot that we got a deal here at the in the Widget Kitchen. It's very rare that we get a deal. So we've been looking at this because we wanted to do some stuff. So we got a sous vide. We're gonna be doing a couple of sous vides. We're gonna do corned beef first this week, hopefully, and we'll see. And then we're gonna do some steaks, get a little reverse sear going on. Exactly, get a little fafo here and there. Now here's the kicker though. Dash is like a basic company. They do a lot of waffle makers, some popcorn makers, and other stuff. So I'd never seen this before, and I ended up somehow wandering into Bed Bath & Beyond when I was looking for the pie weights, and I should have bought them the first time, but I didn't. Different story. But I wandered through there, and I ended up in the clearance section somehow, and it was in there, and it was marked as just online. That's the only thing that it says is it says online, right? So the online was the only thing that was marked on there, but I guess they only sell this in their online store. They do not sell it in the store. So since somebody bought it online and returned it in the store, they couldn't do anything with it, but automatically marked it down. Normally this is $100, and they sold it for $40. So we definitely got this to try out. We're gonna order ourselves a nice Cambro that we can do the corned beef in this week, and faffle around and find and see what happens. So I was super excited about that. Had to share it. Our kitchen upgrades are starting to get there. Alright, let's use our... How much time we got? We have about 10 minutes left on that guy. And then we're going to have to bake it when it comes out. So we can go ahead and prep our cheese. Is probably the best guy to start savings. Exactly, Doors. Savings. Let's see, I'm going to turn the light on. I know it's not quite dark yet, but... maybe that'll help a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to get a hat on because we're already sweating. I know I got a haircut, but even without a haircut, I would still be a sweater. Just the way it goes. But let's get our cheese grated up. Is everybody acclimated to our nice daylight savings times now that we've jumped forward into the future? This is the future, everyone. Did you not know? Welcome. Welcome to the future. We're here. 1 hour ahead of time. You cannot go to the past and talk to yourself, unfortunately. It doesn't work that way. Alright, so we need 8 ounces of cheese. And we're going to measure with our heart a little bit and probably put 10 ounces in. That's just the way that it goes sometimes. Use our good knife. And let's get it honed real quick. Smell and a little taste. Actually, move that out of the way a little bit because we'll use our board here so you guys can see what's going on. Probably get like 5 ounces of each in here. Looks a little rindy, so let's cut that. Oh, it's a soft cheese. Softer cheese, that's for sure. Thin little guy. It'll melt up nice. A little salty, a little good. Where is my super suit? Where is my grater? That's the question. I don't know where absolute roll. Is it in the dishwasher? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Good job, Doors. Good job. I appreciate it, bud. Alright. Always a great time to be missing something, Holly. Always a great time. Alright. Yeah. So we're going to use about 5 ounces of this and probably 5 ounces of the Fontina. Which will be just about all of it. Cheesy and creamy and all the good stuff when it is ready to go. As it originally calls for 8, like I said, we're measuring from the heart a little bit. And putting a little more cheese in. Sorry for those that have lactose issues. Alright, let's get our Fontina open. You've got that nice waxy peel. Make it easy. Easy peasy.
Itadakimasu!
Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Hey, Asteriana, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing alright. We are just now shredding some ches for our cheesy quiche. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A stout cheddar. Ooh. What's the other big one there? Because you get a lot of like Vermont cheddar as well. And then you have some of the New York stuff, but New York doesn't seem to be as popular as it was. The Irish cheddar is a little too harsh for me. That's one of the ones that sometimes I have a hard time with it. Don't know. Well, we're going good here. I appreciate you stopping in. We're glad you stopped in. Hopefully your evening gets better. Thank you for joining us in the future here. We're at the daylight saving times future. Alright, so I saved the rind of that cheese. I wrapped it back up in there to kind of keep it moist-ish so that it doesn't dry out. I'm gonna put them in sandwich bags. That Walsh one is holy heck, right? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes cheddar just gets a little too much bite. There's like it's the opposite of bark and bite. There's not a lot of bark, and then all of a sudden you just get bit. You bit by the cheddar. Doing the same thing with our Gruyere. We're gonna tap that little end that we cut off, put it back over it. Kind of help preserve it as long as we can. Forgot about the daylight saving times. Yeah. It's kind of nice now. I mean, most things are automated for like the time clocks. Like I think I only had to set 1, 2, 3 clocks. So I only had to set 3. Everything else is automated, which was nice. And the phones are automated, so it makes it a little bit easier. The stout one, I ate it in my fridge like a raccoon raiding a trash can. Are we talking like over the head shear? Is that what we're talking? Like raiding the fridge for that cheddar? Full on like Bruce Willis? So there is our cheese. It's about 10 ounces of cheese. Just because they call for 8, we went 10. We went a little bit with our heart right here. Use the phone, exactly, and that's where most people are. Either you have like a smartwatch or a phone is the main like alarm clock and everything now. So half the time you'll even notice either you're asleep or it's just gone. You wake up there, it's the next day. The only thing that's harsh here is like right now in SoCal it is super sunny. So it was kind of nice this morning. It stayed dark until like 6:30ish. Whereas before the sun was up before 6:30, which is harsh. I mean, like, not even mess around with a knife, just straight bits. So there's, like, teeth marks in the cheese? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Sarah? That you have ratified the cheese? I love it. I love it. Not to say that I wouldn't do anything different with a good New York cheddar. Send me a picture. All right. Nice. Alright, so our timer is about to go off for our pie crust, which has been in the freezer for about 30 minutes. We had set it around our pie, what am I calling it? Pie pan, since we don't have a tart pan, unfortunately. So we've set our dough on that. It's been in the freezer to kind of like solidify. We're going to put some pie weights in and then we're going to get going. 425, I believe is what it said. 425, and then we're gonna bake it for about 10 minutes with the pie crust in. So, okay, Google, stop time. There is our pie crust guy. Not the most beautiful, but that's okay. So again, we are using the pre-bought pie crust. Oh, you. Hold on a second. I'll check that in just a moment. I'm going with that. I think that's. Make sure we're not sticking to it. Yeah, we're not sticking to the dough at that point. We should still be able to pull our beads and stuff up. We stay dark till around 7 a.m. Oh dang. Yeah, see, you get the opposite end of it. I've been at the end of like time zones are weird. Previously, when we lived in Florida before. We lived at Panama City Beach. And that's a weird, it's the panhandle of Florida, so like it's stuck though right at the line between Eastern time and Central time, but it's just on the other side, so you're in Central time, but it's not really like it was really weird. It would turn dark at like 4:30 and it'd be light at like 5:30 in the morning, like every time. It was so strange. Okay, we're gonna put our pie weights in. Enough. Keep our dough down, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Mikey Six Gun, a wild Mikey Six Gun. How you doing tonight, sir? How you doing tonight? I hear there might be a rumor you might be streaming tonight. Oh yeah, hold on, I want to see this. Ah. Let's see. Oh my god, Sarah. At least you keep the rind on it so like it stays fresh, Sarah. That is some carnivorous shenanigans right there. You are. Glad to hear it, Mikey. Glad to hear it. It is how she goes. As Ray likes to say, that is the way she goes. Elder Scrolls, going back to some ESO. Loved it. Love it. Exactly.
That's right. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
That's the way she goes. Love Ray. Absolutely love Ray. Going, oh, that's right, because you got the Storm Warriors or Blood Warriors. That looks fun. I think I have like the second one, but the new one looked like it had some pretty recent stuff. It might even have some Lanu stuff in there, which is crazy. Pirate Warriors, that's what it is. I knew it was one of those. Alright. I should have been preheating our oven ahead of time. Probably would have been smart. Probably would have been smart. But yeah, I've played the I think it's the second Pirate Warriors. And that one was pretty good. Like upgrading the moves and doing those kind of things were fun. The story stuck pretty similar to it. I've just never been great at like warrior games. Like any of the Dynasty Warriors I was not very good at. I remember watching people play. I remember Sir and like Sarah playing. And I remember watching some other friends, but I was never very good at it. But I gave it a shot because it is One Piece. What are we looking like? Alright, we're getting there. It's button bashing goodness. Don't pursue Lobo. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I will not pursue. Won't happen. Not today. Lobo? Yeah, Lobo. That's what I said, didn't it? Or did I say Lubu? I didn't say Lubu, did I? Lubu. Lobo. I'm awful at pronunciating things. Oh, buy followers, primes, and viewers? I can buy all of those things? Are you telling me that's for real? Let's see if our quickest guns in the West here has it. Thank you. Look at Doors. Round of applause on that one. You didn't let Wicked beat you to it. Right? It's a great lemon that you want to take your stream to the next level. That's how you do it. You buy viewers and all the other good stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Mikey. Maybe the buying followers fairy might stop by your stream tonight. Who knows? Dinner was ready an hour ago. Enjoy your dinner, Asteriana. I hope it's delicious. Alright, let's get our pie crust in. It is going in for about 10 minutes here. So, here we go. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Sure, 10 minutes. And that's starting now.
And that's starting now. Yeah, we need to get our actual crust ready before I start cutting. Look, I was ready to cut mushrooms. I was ready to go. Let's get our filling going, actually. We need our eggs, our heavy cream, our milk, salt and pepper. We got our cheese. We're good. All right. it's gonna go. Looking. Alright, dude. Good luck on your setup. I'll be by probably some point after dinner. Let's see. So we're going with a cup of heavy cream.
That's right. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
She didn't go. That's the way she goes. I'm in process of building the library for the way she goes, and how are you now? My idea is to have, because they're said so many times on those shows, to have it randomized and pick a clip, one of those that will say that. So please look forward to that. Why does this not? This is not an easy poll. You lied to me, Ralphs. You lied. But that, it was worth it. The time spent in the Orient board has definitely paid off, I would say. I feel like I'm programming a dang space shuttle, though, sometimes when I look at it. I'm gonna use our milk into the same one. It was 3 eggs. Really stupid. It's crazy, right? Like, it's just like, if I feel like I'm better. I'm glad that my Excel is good to understand some logic in some of these things. That has really helped with that piece. Do you have a liquor and cheeseburger stream? Listen, Rand, I'm all for the liquor and cheeseburger stream. It'll have to be a Wednesday, because Sundays are obviously, we try to keep it somewhat family friendly here. We try and keep them to the minimums, but I think a liquor and cheeseburger stream could work on like a Wednesday. That was the other piece I was looking at. Yesterday I just cleaned my grill, so I'm I think do some grilling streams here shortly. I should be able to set up outside, but the only thing I have to get down is the lighting, because we're literally be 10 feet this way on the other side of this wall, which wouldn't be hard, but it's just so sunny. I gotta make sure my umbrellas and everything are all set up. So I want store-bought Mr. Lee. R.I.P. Mr. Leahy. Is it John Duran? I can't remember his name now. It's John H. Balser. I know you know it. What's Leahy's name? John Durham? Yes. All my shows are Hawks and all the rest of them. It's so sunny, whatever. Listen, I know you sent me that picture of your cat staring out into that wonderful winter wastelands, but it's beautiful at like Christmas time. But then come March and April, snow should be done. We shouldn't even be talking about snow anymore. Snow should be a thing of the past. The only snow that should be mentioned is They Call Me Snow. Whisking up a large bowl, whisk all these together to incorporate it, and then we'll do the salt and pepper afterwards. 18 degrees? Huh? What is 18 degrees? Is that Celsius? Is that a good thing? Break up them egg yolks. Let's get our custard going here. So they basically need to be thoroughly incorporated. So we shouldn't see any more of those yellow streaks. Don't really have any droopy eggs, which is good. Balmy 27 midday. I'd say that's pretty well incorporated. So a teaspoon of salt and some fresh ground black peppers. There we go. At undisclosed locations in the mountains. Salts. Cracks of this black peppers. Incorporate that over. Okay, so when the pie comes out, then we're going to put the cheese in first, and then we're going to put our stuff in. Nishan, how is it going, sir? It's going pretty good. We are just prepping. Our pie crust is cooking at the moment here. Should be out here shortly. We're gonna get our custard and everything set in and get it going. How you doing tonight? Your Ossobuco looked really started to come together when I was there last. I know it's I didn't get to see some of it. I've been streaming for the last hour, but I hope it turned out okay. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I know today is like the jump into the future day. It's always tough when it comes to daylight savings time. We are people of the future now. We're 1 hour ahead of time. We know all the things. More time. I gotcha. It's supposed to be sunny. Yeah. Yes. Not all. Yeah. Not all of it. You get some of the Virginia mountains are beautiful. But then you also get to like West Virginia mountains, and it's there's a little bit of troubles out there, just a little bit. But needed more time, yeah. See, that's always the. Oh wait, I forgot the sour cream, didn't I? I did. I was talking and I completely forgot the sour cream. Oh wait, that was the other one. I'm losing my mind today. Sour cream is for the buttermilk biscuits. I don't know what I'm thinking. Losing it. Our pie crust should be coming out here shortly. Hopefully, our tin foil didn't mess with it. We didn't have our parchment, so we're using tin foil. Hopefully, we're good though. Let's get a pan out for it. It's to 350. That's where our quiche is going to cook. We need a bowl to put these in. These should be able to hold up to the temperature. Okay, Google, stop timer. See, we got a little puff up, but alright. Our pie weights did a pretty decent job though of holding it down. Yeah, absolutely. This is Kato Anime Lo-Fi on Spotify. Go show it some love. They have a whole bunch of different mixes, different songs all over the place. That's the reason I found them, is because they had the One Piece stuff. And if you didn't know that we like One Piece around here, we like One Piece around here. Yeah, definitely a little hot. So, no, we're not quite. Is it supposed to be brownish? What are we looking at? Okay, so no, I need to remove this guy now. Okay, so we're gonna line the edges now, and then we're gonna get it a little bit brown. So, oh, that was awful. That did not go as planned at all. Okay. Just getting our edges here so that they don't burn up. Icewing Drake. Oh. Icewing Drake, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing tonight? I saw you were Icewing Drake is a great we learned from friend of a friend through actually That Dirty Tooth. He's over there usually playing games with those guys on Saturday night community nights, and I believe, like I said, he is trying to start raiding and doing that stuff now. Safs, how you doing? Hope you guys are doing alright. Welcome into Sunday night family dinner here. We're just getting ready to put our pie crust back in to get a little more golden brown. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Hype, 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 hype. Yes. Appreciate you guys coming in. Whoa. Yeah. What were you playing tonight, Icewing? I'm doing really well. We're like I said, we're getting our quiche going here. Our pie crust is baking, so Safs, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, you ready for that one? Is that what you want? Icewing, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you so much. Listen, Icewing, it's just the way she goes. We've learned to come to accept that here on the channel. That sometimes it's the way she goes. But if that's what you really want, Tooth. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. No worries, no worries. But yes, I know Icewing is trying to reach affiliates, so definitely go show him some love. And Saf, I don't know if Saf is trying, I believe she's trying to stream as well, so definitely go show both of them some love. You only get one per redeem there, Doors, unfortunately. It limits you to your one. You get your one. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, right? 3 to 5 minutes. We're keeping an eye on this. We're keeping an eye. We want the bottom to get just a little bit more golden brown on the bottom. Our pie weights help keep it pushed down so it didn't puff up, which is good. Yeah, Doors. Sorry, my man. Or is it just broken? Did it break? It might be broken. Hold on one second. Let me give you those redeems real quick there.
McMurray, how are you now? Not bad, you? Not bad.
There we go. Yeah, we're still working on Leorian board, but we got her mostly there. For some reason, what is our camera freaking out too? Like rezooming and rezooming. There we go. Give me something to focus on. There you go. So strange, but welcome in, welcome in. It's vibing, definitely. It's getting his vibe on. Alright, let's get this guy out though. And let's get the cheese in it. We got so much cheese to go in this thing, it's ridiculous. Alright. Where's our... Make sure we're good and mixed up. We are. Let's get our cheese in. We might be too much cheese for it. Right? We're gonna do some sauteed mushrooms up on the side as well. Alright. Heard about Lord and Savior Cheesy Quiche? Right? Alright, so hopefully she holds. Let's get her into the oven. How long are we going in for? 35 minutes. Oh. Hold on, we need our pie sheet. We're gonna make this easy so that we don't spill it everywhere. Slide forward. There we go. There we go. And in. Hey Google, set a timer for 35 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
35 minutes. Starting now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what it said. Put something under there to kind of help, especially with it being so loose and custard-like. So, yes, Mort. All right, so we need to get our biscuits going. What we really need to do. Yeah. I think biscuits is probably our next jump in time here. Because those are going to take a little bit to get going up. Let's get our counter cleaned off so we have a nice clean counter. Let's get our mat out. Oh. There we go. Understood, sir. Enjoy your lurk. The shadowy darkness. Still kind of slidey, but that is what it is. Get it wiped down just a little bit. It feels a little dusty. There we go. That'll kind of help the side stick as well. Yeah. There we go. All right. Biscuits. Be good. All right. So for our biscuits, let's get our big bowl out. Our big guy. And be good. Exactly. They do be good. Tell me a biscuit that's bad. There's usually not a bad biscuit in the bunch. It would be quite unbelievable if it was. So, alright. Half a cup of buttermilk, half a cup of sour cream, 10 ounces of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and that 8 tablespoons of that cold butter. So let's get our buttermilk, our sour cream, baking soda and the salt. So let's get those mixed up first. We're going to use a fresh bag of flour to make sure that we're good. Baking powder. Sorry, and our baking soda. There we go. Baking powder, baking sodas, salts, kosher salts, and our butters. And our butter's gonna stay cold in there. Let's get our scale out and do our things. Mushrooms, I know, Doors, I know. I know you have a thing with mushrooms. I promise you, though, it'll be okay. Everything gonna be alright. Do you ever freeze your butter? Just fridge for me? I hadn't thought about doing it in the freezer, to be honest. That probably would have been the smart thing to do. Okay, see, now you're gonna see my dilemma. I only have 8 outlets to run the kitchen. All 8 outlets are used at one given time for everything. Buy butter on sale. Good idea. I need to, because sometimes they put Kerrygold on sale here, which is like $6 right now for the brick. Sometimes they put that down to like $2.99, and I should just freeze a couple of them. I just haven't been that smart yet. Alright, let's weigh out our flour. Right, it is, and the cost of everything going up. Like for us, we're looking at a garage fridge. We're lucky enough to have a garage at the moment, so we're looking at a fridge to go out there to help freeze some more stuff and keep drinks and things and kind of keep it a little more organized. Really? Well, that's Wegmans, and Wegmans is always going to be better. The Aldi's one? I know, and we have Aldi's close now too. I really need to get on that. I really need to get on that for sure. Alright, so 10 ounces of flour.
Smells good.
Does smell good, right?
Except for those things.
Just they're mushrooms, my man. Costco has one now too? Okay. Let's check out the Costco one. Yeah, I remember you saying that like Kerrygold is not a thing in Canada. Is that correct? Okay, 10 ounces. There we go. You don't have it up there. That's I guess it's just a brand thing. Brands be different.
The cheese tastes good.
Like the cheese?
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta mix all this together in the food processor, so we need a tablespoon of the baking powder. I have to go by Costco anyway. I need to get gas. I'm not really looking forward to what that's gonna cost either. White lily flour for biscuits. We're getting our basics down first. We're getting our basics first before we jump in. We're not quite as advanced as we should. We are learning. Chef Pro Secret. I appreciate that, Mikey. I should sift it. Where is my sifter? Thank you. I cannot find my sifter at the moment, actually. We're gonna have to go siftless for the moment. Unfortunately. But we gotta food process it anyway, so Where's our baking soda? We need a 1/4 teaspoon. Let's get this going before I get sidetracked. 1/8 of a teaspoon. We'll do 2 of those. And we'll have to find that sifter. I mean, I can run it through the sieve before I put it into this. Make sure we're catching just about anything. Not working as well as I hoped. There we go. I know you guys can't see this. I'm sorry. I only have so many outlets. My camera's only reached so far. There we go. Alright, let's get this pulsed up. Alright, got that pulsed up. It does help with the clumping. Yeah, that's why I just ran it through one of these real quick before I put it into the food processor. Because the food processor is going to help work in this butter as well. Because of bugs. I remember you saying that, like wheat beevils or whatever it was, and that's... I need to get better about it. That's what needs to happen. So I need to cut up our butter here. Put it over the flour mixture until it resembles coarse meal. And the largest butter pieces are about 1/4 inch at their widest. You've seen them? Oh, Sarah. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. How much butter is it? How much butter did I say? I said 8 tablespoons. That's what, half a stick. Okay. Very unappetizing. Okay. They were freaking scary. We'll continue to whisk. Oh, the farmhouse. Okay. Understand. Usually our flour doesn't last long enough, but the potato bugs too? What? There's like creepy crawlies all out at the dang farmhouse. Oh, sorry. It's a little loud. Let's get our... so we won't cut our rubber mats. Check my rice before I wash it. Nope. I mean, I usually check for any like discolored grains or anything in rice before I do it, but I don't think I've ever seen any bugs in my rice either, though, to be honest. So we're getting these cut up into a bunch of cubes so that we can spread them out across the flour and the food processor to kind of work them in. It says we're looking for like a consistency like cornmeal, so it's going to be a little clumpy, but not like, it'll be kind of grainy still. It won't be like a nice smooth dough. That's what happens. Good to know. This is our fine course meal. You can see the butter is incorporated into it, but the butter's not melted either. His name was Robert Pulsing. Clumpy Duck. We don't talk about that, Mikey, though. We're not supposed to talk his name. It's a very very counterpoint in there in the book and the movie. Alright, so this is going into here. There we go. Our nice worked in buttons. So we're going to add the buttermilk mixture to the flour mixture and fold with a rubber spatula till combined. Exactly. Let's get our rubber spatulas. Yeah. Our spatch. Half a cup of this guy. Get our half a cup of sour cream. Made it easy with the squeeze. That squeezy mac. And that cheesy mac. I say it's just these two working into this. Okay, that's not too bad. So let's get this kind of worked together. So I'm just putting the buttermilk and the sour cream kind of together, working them together. And then we're going to put this into the flour mixture. Knead until it just comes together. So basically we're going to transfer to a floured surface. I wonder if... Yeah, I think I need to flour this one again. Alright. So going in. Alright. There we go. Okay, so just enough to, like, I don't want to overwork it. It's supposed to be clumpy. It's supposed to do the things. Let's get it transferred. Jumping off. Probes are going off. Alright, kiddo. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully your meat is good. Have a great dinners. Thanks for you. Like again, thanks for stopping in. I will hit you up sometime this week. Just transfer a little bit. I used to use mayo in her. Really? Okay. I guess mayo isn't much different. Like, mayo is just eggs and oil, so I could see that. Hardcore decents. Alright. Yeah, you're the baker. You're the one that we need more, we need more of. I might have to get with you on some bacon stuff. Okay, let's get it transferred, it says. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right, because I feel like something's wrong here. Till just combined. Yeah, I need it to be just combined. Without trying to... Peace out. Later. Mayo cake. Interesting. But yeah, again, it's just eggs and oil, so I mean, it wouldn't really be much different. I guess that's my consideration when it comes to mayo. It's just oil and eggs, which we eat in everything else, and we like combined with everything else, but we just don't like... Some people don't like it combined, and I get it. It's just odd. So I'm trying not to... I have very warm hands, so I'm trying not to completely... let's see if I can straighten this out a little bit too. There we go. So I'm trying not to completely do this out. Alright, Icewing, thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it so much. You and Saf have a great night. And I'm sure I'll be seeing you around the communities. Yeah, have a good night. Enjoy this Sundays. Get ready for that Mondays. We never know what Monday's gonna throw at us. We gotta be prepared. This feels, though, really not quite together. Difference between using butter or lard versus oil, right? So we're just still crumbly enough. Just there we go. See, now it's starting to come together just a little bit. Not overly done, but just enough to feel better about it. Thank you so much, staff. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys coming in. Hope you guys have a great evening. Like I said, be ready for the week. We don't know what it's going to throw at us, but we can go into it prepared. Alright. Give it one more fold. Try not to overwork it. One more fold. There we go. Alright, that'll be the last fold. Now let's get it rolled out. It's a whole lot better than last time. It's definitely not sticking. Baking is weird. Baking is science. It's a full-on chemistry with some physics, and I barely got through chemistry. I can do physics. I can do those pieces. It's the chemistry pieces that I'm not great at. And I know I definitely, if I want to be a better home cook and baker and those things, I definitely have to get better at those things. Now see, the great part during all of this is that I've been distracted so that I haven't wanted to even look at this. I know that my timer's still going, but it means that I'm not looking. So that means that we're still cooking and everything's good. Alright, we are lightly flouring our rolling metal pin, and we're going to work it out to be to a 12 by 8 inch rectangle. So we have our 12 inch there, so about that long. We got centimeters on that side, we got inches on this side. So 3 to 9, somewhere in there. Told me if I needed it to be Georgian chant in reverse Latin, I wouldn't question it. Gregorian chant, jeez. Yeah, I can see that. Alright. So we're working our dough out to be kind of even. We got our width that we wanted, now we're going for our length. I guess we could have done the pie dough, but it just would have been another piece. I'm not sure I would have felt comfortable with the time and stuff. I probably could have, though. I probably could have. This is kind of hard to see. It's kind of whited out, but there is a pie dough or a biscuit dough in there. And while we're here, we'll prep our tray that we're going on. And our biscuit cutter. We still got our biscuit cutter. We're reusing it. Could have what we exactly. And we're doing a little bit of a speed run on Sundays. There's a little bit of there's the homemade, but there's also a realization that we still have to eat on time and do those kind of things. Cut into 4-inch rounds. Now see, they go with the squares. We're not going with the squares. We're going with the rounds. We're definitely going with the rounds on this one. Trying to get as many in the first round as possible, because we don't want to lose that first go through. Because sometimes it's good in that second round, but not always. There we go. Nice little biscuits. So let's see how many more we can get out of that. Hopefully we can get 12 in total. Okay, we got 7 out of that one. Let's see if we can push our dough together here. Let's knead it. See, I just don't want to over knead it because I don't want the butter to melt, right? Yeah, that's right, Doris. Looks like we might only get maybe 10 out of these. Yep, we got 10. We'll get a nice little biscuit ball here. So there's our 10. This guy's kind of looking sad. He's a little sad. Let's see if we can fix him. Let's see if we can fix him a little bit. Can we fix him? Can we fix him? Yes, we can. Yeah. Give the wow. All right. So we got almost 11 out of there. Yep. There we go. Not looking bad. Not looking bad. We're gonna brush them with a golden butter when we're ready. So we're gonna wait for the quiche to come out first, and then we'll get these guys in. They'll take about 15 minutes or so. And the quiche has about 10-15 minutes left on it. So that's perfect. We'll transfer those in about 5. They should come out about 5:30ish. We'll get our sauteed up, and then we'll be looking at probably about the 6 o'clock mark to eat. We still got our bacon to go, but probably 6:15, somewhere in there. So we'll sample some on stream, and then we'll see who's on. We'll be doing some raiding for sure. Raiders of the Lost Ark, if you will. But I am going to take this opportunity in the downtime to find my mouse first, foremost. Oh, there it is. Hi, Smorts. I'm going to take this opportunity real quick to go use the restroom while we're waiting on that to get in the oven and while we don't have our biscuits in there just yet. So, hang out for just a moment. Let me go use the restroom, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to leave it here on the screen. I'm just going to mute the mic. That song is going to be ingrained in the stream. It's the waffle song. We got a couple more. There's so many good Teen Titan ones that I couldn't put them all in there. Maybe I'll put an assortment of a random Teen Titans one like I do the How Are You Nows. Thanks for redeeming that, Doris. Hopefully it wasn't an ear buster for the for our headphone peeps. Get a little cleanup. Waffles. Yeah, I thought I had it turned down to just about the right level. I had adjusted most of them, but The keep moving forward is just loud as it is. There's no way around that one. Let's take our scale away. Come on, scaler. Put our other stuff away. We're doing a little tidy up here while we wait. I guess I can just switch to that guy for now. Alright. So, with that said, I think we have a little bit longer to go with the quiche, and then we'll get our biscuits in and we'll start prepping our mushrooms and spinach. But what's everybody else having for dinner tonight? You guys making anything good? Did we order anything? Do we have any great meals this weekend that we want to share? I will share with you, for those that weren't here early, I'll share with you a awesome sale find that I got. So, we got a sous vide machine. It's normally the Dash brand. They usually do waffle makers and other stuff, but I guess they make sous vides now. Normally it's $100, which I would absolutely not have gone and bought it out for $100. But it was returned to the store because it was an online product. When I opened it, though, it hadn't been used. It was still wrapped in all of its plastic and done everything else up. So for 40 bucks, we're trying sous vide. Got bacon. Got some brown sugar bacon, local pork here. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be so good. So yes, for dinner I'm gonna have some good stuff. Done putting stuff away. We're good now. Back at it. Our fire weights have cooled down now, so we're going to put those back. Looks like there's too many for this box. Keeping them secure though. Keep them secret, keep them safe. Back in an hour. Scooter ride in time. Alright, let's get some prep done while we're waiting here. Yep. Boogity bow. Let's get our mushrooms cut up. How about that? Mushrooms everywhere. We'll cut the ends off. Your favorite thing, Doors? Your favorite thing? The good old mushrooms. Love a good sauteed mushroom. These are just your baby bellas. Nothing too crazy. Good nice taste though. That umami taste. I know. We have to see if we can find something with mushrooms in it that you like, Doors. It'd been different had you been like Sarah there, who is allergic to mushrooms. That's different. You're not gonna die if you eat mushrooms. Yeah. I said we're doing these up separately as well, just because we're keeping the quiche simple. We're just doing a cheese quiche. That's all that's in it, with the eggs and the cream and custard stuff. But just cheese. You could put basically anything that you wanted in a quiche. Ham, bacon, bell peppers, onions, whatever it is that you wanted to do. I've kept it simple for our household so everybody can kind of choose. There'll be bacon on the side here, that's why I didn't put it in. And rather than put the mushrooms and spinach in, I'm going to saute them on the side so they'll still be as good. And they could be lined up per bite, if you will. You can kind of build a bite or a, what is that called? What's the spoon bite called? Something bouche. Can't think of it now. It's like a one bite thing. It's a, it's not a croquant bouche. I know that's the other bouche that I was thinking of. Amused? Is that what it is? I thought I had like a... What am I thinking of then? I must be way off. It's a tiny little mushroom. These guys, they're just little tiny guys. Teeny tiny. Yeah, but this will basically let you like build a bite though. So you can take a bite of the quiche and put some spinach on it, or put some mushroom on it, or you know, put even a little slab of the bacon on there if you want to, and kind of everybody gets their own, if you will. So it doesn't necessarily have to take over directly the flavor that we cooked into it, but any of the flavors that you want to put onto it. Yeah. So not bad, not bad. We're looking at a, I said probably about a 6 o'clock eat time, which is good. I need to open this door, it's getting hot in here. With that oven roasting, it is, oh, our time is up in our quiche here, I believe. So, let's look at our instructions again. Okay, Google, stop timer. So let's see if it jiggles or not. It's not supposed to jiggle. It says, bake until center is just barely set but still jiggles when touched. About 35 minutes. Remove from the oven and then let cool. So let's see. Do we got some wiggle? Oh no, we got a little more than a wiggle. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. We'll give it in another 5. It's got too much jiggle. There's too much wiggle in that jiggle. Our quiche is not ready. Needs to be set up just a little bit more is what I'm assuming. Again, I have not made this before. I've had quiche. I understand that I don't want to overcook it as well, but things vary depending on where you are. Right? There's definitely some yummy in there. It's gonna be, as I like to say, mighty tasty. That's the other one I think I need to get. I need to get a mighty tasty redeem. And a sizzle. We got no sizzle. I was trying to look at ads for like Sizzler and was just completely thrown off by, if you've never seen ads for like old school Sizzler, it's kind of crazy. There's like a whole like 7-minute song about America and Sizzler, and Sizzler doesn't show up in the commercial till like 3 minutes in. It's one of the strangest things I think I've ever seen. You can cook it to 160-ish. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna poke it though. If I poke it, it shouldn't hopefully be anything too bad. So let's see. Let's pull it out and get a quick temp on it. Maybe I was wrong. Won't leave the hole. Okay, it didn't. It kind of went right back to what it was. But yeah, we're in the 160 range. Okay. Let's let it sit then. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Bring it on over. Oh, come on, focus. You can do it, camera. Yeah. He's got a little jiggle. So the dome is good? Okay. We're going with it then. Clear off our spot. And move it off the cookie sheet and onto our cooling rack. So 180 is when it starts to get gritty. Okay. So then we're in the good range. We should be good. We're letting it cool now and doing its thing. I'm gonna count it as a win. 425 for our biscuits. 425. So we're going back up for our biscuits. And we need to get our... Oh, get this guy plugged in. That's what we need to do. Let's get our pan out for our mushrooms and spinach. Get some butter out for this sauteing. Alright. We're going to do our spinach up first. We'll do them separately. And then, oh yeah, we need to get some butter onto our biscuits before we put those in. We need to brush them with a little bit of melted butter. So, give it 10 seconds and let it roll. I'm very excited for this. It smells really, really good. It just smells like cheese and kind of custardy kind of smell. And plus the bake. Okay, Google, stop timer. Like that baked pie crust gives it that kind of like wafting smell through the house. So that's really, really a good smell. Enjoying that. Alright, our butter should be good now. There we go. A little bit of melted, a little bit of nuts. Let's get our... There we go. A little bit of melted butter on top. Alright. Now we're waiting for our oven to heat up again. We're looking at 425, so we got a little ways to go. But, like I said, we're going to get these mushrooms and stuff and get them sauteing. And those will be to the side. And then we'll do our bacon. We'll wrap it up last while our biscuits are going. And we'll be pretty close to the end. Spot for those. Spinach, like I said, is up first. We've destemmed it. We haven't cut it. It's going to cook down pretty much to nothing at this point. I'm going to put it right back into this bowl to keep it, keep my mess down here in the kitchen while we're doing stuff. Our biscuits go for... So about 15 minutes on those. So our quiche is basically done. We'll put our recipe away. And our biscuits will need about 15 minutes. Both of those are serious eats. The menu, exclamation point menu, will give you the quiche recipe that we're using tonight. I've updated the about page, so it actually has all the past used, the previous recipes used here on stream. Those buttermilk biscuits are one of them. We use those for the chicken and biscuits. So we're reusing that. trying to get it down. It definitely, the dough felt better this time. It came together a little bit better. So we'll see how they turn out as well. Hopefully they get some nice rise and puff to them. We'll see. Little puff daddy action, if you will. Let's let our non-stick pan heat up, and then we'll switch to, wow. Hey, there's our non-stick. Look at it. All of its beauty. There we go. Yeah, the camera works much better over there. I'm happy we moved it. We've got a good one here now to pick up all of our cutting board issues, so happy with that. Happy that it's Sunday. I know Sundays aren't always easy for everyone. Tomorrow is Monday. We got our Garfields out there. Mondays are tough. There's just no way around it. Mondays are tough sometimes. But if we can come together here on Sundays and hang out and have a good time, have a good meal, recharge our batteries, if you will, for those last resting days, and jump into the week, I usually feel it's a little bit better. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do on Sunday. So I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Nice. Nice. That's on the list as well. We gotta get a nice in there because I want one for bits. Got a couple different bit level ideas that I need to incorporate. Gonna be a long week of Leorian board, can you tell? Alright. Heat it up but not too hot. We don't want a high heat on our non-stick. Put a little butters and a little oils. Let that butter melt just a little bit, and then we'll get our spinach in there. So many things that Exactly. There is never enough days in the week, never enough hours in the day. Some more than others. Not all of us are going through the same battles, are fighting the same fronts that we need to. So all I say is have patience, have caring for those around you. Do what you can, as you don't know what anybody else is going through. So try and do what you can. Alright. Get our spinach in there. I said this guy is going to shrink down into basically nothing. Go here a little bit. There we go. And the camera is not in the light's not in the camera's way. Nice. Just say my monsters. Yep, and that's probably the best thing that you can do, because if you could be in that mode, but it's just it'll wear you out as well. And there's no right or wrong way, I guess, to look at those or handle those issues. You just gotta do what you can. And that's why I say we don't know what anybody else is going through. You may have think you know, but you don't know. And I just say have patience and understanding if you can. I'm also the same guy that says patience and caring, and I'll also be the guy that yells at the person that's waited 3 seconds at the red stop or the green light to go, you know? But I do what I can. I try and reflect on that. Alright, this is what I wanted. I specifically got these. Yeah. They work. I got some rubber ones so that I didn't jack up my non-stick pans. So I was happy with that. This is the half bag of spinach. This is gonna saute down into like the size of a quarter, I imagine. It's gonna be like that big. It'll be nothing by the time it's all said and done. Spinach done, and we'll get the mushrooms done, and then we'll get our biscuits in and get our bacon going. Looking good though. It's looking good. We've changed from that bright green to that darkish green. We're not trying to kill it. We're just trying to saute it, give it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of oil, probably a little bit of salt wouldn't hurt it either. Just a little, not a whole lot of salt, just a little. This won't last long in the house. This will be lucky if this is actually enough for dinner. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Luna. How you doing? Our quiche is out and resting. I guess I need to get something so I can take a picture of it when it comes out and that it's fully in view. But there's our quiche. There's that guy. Looking pretty stunning. Pretty happy with it. Still a little jiggly. We're letting it set right now and do its thing. We're getting our spinach and stuff sauteed up. Right, it's definitely looking more set now. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that, Luna. Definitely much more set, and I think hopefully our edges didn't brown too much on it. We'll see. Alright. So we're not trying to kill it. We still want to have a little full leaf in there. Yeah. Can we get the light turned up a little? There we go. That works. Yeah. I know Doris is excited. But we're out to do Doris' favorite thing that's out there. So what do you do with Mario then, Doris? Do you just not like the mushroom people? You don't care for the mushroom kingdom? Are you not helping Mario rescue the princess? Like, what are you doing, bro? I'm lost. Help explain it to me. Help explain it to me. Okay, our sauteed spinach is up. Mushrooms into here in this. It's just bad, okay? yeah, it's not that bad. Fresh spinach, got that good. Right? A quick sauteed spinach, nothing crazy. We're doing, like I said, we're doing them as sides, because not everybody enjoys the same things in their quiche. I thought about doing mini quiches, was a suggestion of my wife. But I wanted to have the big one in there with all of the cheese and stuff. I figured that would be the way, and then saute them on the side, and you can kind of add as you go and get what you want. So get the BK your way, you know. These are gonna take a little while. I've probably overcrowded them. I know. I'm willing to accept that fact. The overcrowding fact. Kind of sad though, because I didn't get to use all my cheese. I'll have to save this for something else. Maybe I'll make some mini quiches, like she said, and with the cheese that I got here with a little bit of dough on the other one. Maybe tonight, so I have quick breakfast for the next day or two. Little quiche bites. Put them in the pie pan, you know what I mean? Now, I am a big fan of the mushrooms. This is my, what I'm looking forward to with the quiche. The spinach is good, but the mushrooms, I think, in that umami flavor with the cheese and the eggy kind of custardy feel is going to be really, really good. The biscuits should be nice to go up with it as well. Get that little bit of bite. And this bacon. You good? Okay. neighborhood explorers doing their things. Get our bacons out. We got our local bacons. Quite a bit of that. We got our cast iron ready for that. Alright, so I think the biscuits are, the oven should be heated up. We're going for 425. We're going for about 15 minutes, so let's get that piece in and going. Let's do we're going to do a 7-minute timer, and then we're going to flip it again at 7 minutes inside and give them a rotation and kind of see how they do. Yes, I can get you a count. Good catch.
Darn right it was.
A little overcrowded, a little gen pop in there, but we'll get there. I'm actually going to turn the cast iron on now so that it starts to warm up. It's on the low setting. It was sitting on the exhaust burner as well for the oven, so it should have been back there getting decently warm. So that way when our bacon goes in, it's not too cold. It's thoroughly warmed all the way through in the cast iron. It's well seasoned and polished, so it should be ready to go and do some bacon. That shouldn't be a problem for it.
Is it breakfast for dinner?
It is breakfast for dinner with a breakfast quiche with sauteed mushrooms and spinach, with some buttermilk biscuits and some brown sugar bacon. Yeah, some local brown sugar, a little bit thicker cut bacon. Should be good. So I wonder what else is going on this Sunday. I believe Mikey is streaming tonight, so I think we might go raid him. I know we talked about totes, but I don't think she will be on in time for when I'm ready to raid, unfortunately. We'll see. I'm not sure what Mikey's doing. I think he's playing ESO, that's what he said. I don't know much about the ESOs. Let me give you a secret widget lore. I've never beat Skyrim. Hot button topic right there. I know. Hot button topic. I haven't beat Skyrim. I've never played ESO. I have it. It's on Steam. I have bought it like 3 times. I've started it. I've just never finished it. I know Sarah would yell at me if she was here. She's beat it like 1,000 times, I believe. But I personally have never beat it. Looking good, smelling good. Cancelled. Right, Nishan? That's what it feels like. It's so hard to like. I feel like sometimes in the cultural video gaming stuff that it is, like there is that little bit of gatekeeping piece of games that you're supposed to have played or things that you were supposed to have done. I feel like Skyrim is on one of those, and I'm just kind of like, haha, yeah, here we go, we're waking up again. I haven't beat it, I'm sorry. I need to at some point. I just need to sit down and log in the hours, but I just haven't done it yet. Spending too much time in Leorian board. So I've crowded these a little bit. They're starting to get their water cooked out of them. We're getting there. Starting to get there. We've got our spinach and our quiches done up. Quick look in for anybody that wasn't here. Here's our quiche. Our nice and set quiche guy. Boop, boop. I know that game. Exactly. Yours is good. Your Leorian board is, like, the work that you do on your stream is amazing. I I love the things that you've done. The Hank one is awesome. And it's not always just waifu Sundays. As much as we all enjoy the waifu Sundays, I think the Leorian board touches are definitely nice. And the spicy one, the spicy Hank loop forever, right? So that first Hank loop, you had to be there for just, you know, it just kept going. Alright, our baby bellas are getting down in there now. We're getting there. These biscuits are starting to smell really, really good too. I can smell those start to rise. We've definitely got some rise action in the oven for that Doug. That's okay. Then that's a different game, Nation. There is a creator when you're looking at your stuff. You're always gonna see the things that you need to do. You cannot. It's so hard to take an objective look at what you've done and accomplished, and like be happy with that. You should be happy with that. But we always just see that the more to do, which is good. It's a good drive. It's a good motivation. But no, it's probably not said often enough. Your stream setup is great. Fantastic job. It's a nice minimal layout. I love your camera work. Like I said, your Leorian board stuff is spot on. Looks and sounds. I think that's going to be it's an evolution. It's never going to stay one way or the other. It's going to consistently evolve. I know this one has. Like I've gotten my frames and stuff pretty close, but like there's always going to be something in the background to work on, whether it be a look, whether it be an action or something, which is good. Like I said, I think it is a motivator, but just remember all that you have accomplished and that you have done. Even Doris says it smells good, and I'm cooking mushrooms, so what does that tell you? They didn't stick together, which is good. So they should cook out here in just a moment. That's what there's gonna be that evolutionary piece. Okay, so our kitchen timer is ready to turn them. Quick turn. And back in. Alright. Quick turn and back in. Our biscuits are ready for the next round. Never say. And that's it. So Luna, you have another piece into that as well with having the VTuber one. Like, not only is it just layouts for you, then you have your VTuber, and then there's all of the accoutrements that go with like the VTuber, being able to change outfits and the facial expressions and all of that kind of stuff. Or it needs to be, waste an entire day. Exactly. And that's for me, has been great this month. I've taken, again, I'm not a Catholic. I don't follow Catholicism, but I do practice in Lent every year just to show myself that I can self-sacrifice. And this year I gave up the liquor, as Mr. Leahy says, gave up the adult beverages for the month, month and a half. And I found that it's helped. It's kept my head a little bit clear. I've kept a little more focused on the things that I've wanted to do. So it's been good for that. But yeah, it's easy to get sidetracked. It's easy to do those things. But you're still going to have fun along the way, too. It's almost like you got to schedule in the fun time as well. Thanks. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. So just try to do what I can. Try and support all the people that I enjoy watching. If I'm in your streams, because I like your stream and I enjoy what you're doing, and I try to support you in any way I can. I'm just as the letter Kenny say, I'm just awkward. I wish I wasn't so awkward, bud, but I am. I'm awkward. GRL work and stream, exactly. That balance is tough, as we have found out. Oh, we've lost the mushroom. Crap. Thankfully, we don't have a drop counter. We're all on our own. Exactly. Smooth, awkward experience. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh yeah, so now these guys are looking good. I'm not trying to dry them out or fry them out, but we want them looking good. If I'm wondering, I think it would be boring. Agreed. I don't want to be normal, but sometimes I'm just, I don't know. Like I'm thinking usually like 5 pieces ahead of time in conversation. Like I'm thinking things through, and by the time I like get it out of my mouth or type it out, like I might not have put all the context out. But it's all in here. I just haven't gotten the context out or something like that. But I appreciate the smooth, awkward experience. That's kind of what it's been for the last all my life. Down just a little. Don't want to be crushed by it. Okay. Those mushrooms are just about done. Our biscuits are just about ready to come out, and then we gotta get our bacon going. Our bacon is our last piece. Like anytime you excited someone to just mess with my words or like sound like gibberish. Exactly. As a quote saver, I would save that. Look at them shrooms. Just gotta embrace it every time you do a mouth typo. Yes, and mouth typo. I like that one. I'm gonna call it a mouth typo from now on. I like it. Change approved. Oh, see, another reason for Doors and Tooth to fight. Tooth likes the shrooms, whereas Doors does not. Good. Pretty happy with that. They're nice and cooked through, but not slimy, not squishy. Where is our bin? Our bin. There we go. Sorry. Being loud. I'm being loud. My apologies. You'll eat them and you'll like it. You hear him? Do you hear Tooth there, Doors? You're gonna like it. Oh, yep, so there we go. So there's our spread now for our quiche. Our quiche has kind of cooled down a little bit, which is good. We've got our spinach and our mushrooms to go with it. Let's get this bacon going, though. We're getting that bacon going. The picky eater is one that cooks. Whoever does not like garlic, onions, or mushrooms, any veggie but spinach. Really? Really? Thank you, Lemon. I appreciate that. I'm pretty happy with that. It's, that's a good one. No garlic, though. Really? Onions, I can understand. My stepmom doesn't like onions. I get it. They should be there, though. They're in the mirepoix. They are our guiding light. But everybody is different, as we've concluded. And that's their awkward moment. Any hate, any condiments. Fish patties, hamburgers, fries, pork chops, and fries. So I could dang. That's tough. That's tough. Gotta start branching them out. Start hiding the veggies in places. Right, that's some. That is. Like I said, you couldn't get a mirepoix out of that. Okay, so here's our local bacon, guys. Oh, let me switch over so you can actually see what I'm looking at. So some fresh cut bacon here. Supposed to be local. We'll see. Let's get these down into our pans. The pan not hot enough, really? The pan's not hot enough. We gotta let it heat up here for just a second. He's Cajun. He's trying to give the okay. Yeah, some big thick cut bacon. Some brown sugar. Brown sugar bacon. Trying to switch it up, keep it interesting. There we go. Little sizzle now when we put it on. Now this is our other piece. We need to get our... Now that our stuff is cooled down. Okay, Google. Oh, no, it's not a Google timer. Our biscuits are done. Our biscuits are so done. Oh man. Hopefully they're not rocks. Oh man. Oh man. I think they might have gone too long. Ooh. It doesn't cook sometimes. It's like BS. I would be tolerating that. It means fraudulent food, and they cook. Yeah, there you go. They can have the dino nuggies. Getting them dino nuggies. Again, you'll have to excuse us. We're in a live studio audience, a household of 5. Okay. Well, that bacon's going. I'll show you these biscuits. I think they're a little burnt, unfortunately. They're a little too browned. But not a whole lot of rise in there either. Oh, okay. Well, they're flaky. They didn't rise a whole lot, though. Make them the helper. Nice. Been delegated to the helper position. He does all the dishes. Okay, listen, I will trade that for... I don't do dishes in my house either. Very rarely do I do dishes. So, I trade that off quite often. Biscuits they can, and that's the thing, is I didn't want to try to overwork it, because you don't want to overwork the butter and get it melted. I can't ever seem to go to get that rise just right. So we're really gonna have to work on that. I have to do biscuits this week. Yes, all of them. Dang. You can send him over here, Luna. He can be picky. He's gonna do all the dishes. To cook and do the dishes? Rather do dishes. Understandable. Understandable. Stuck to one. I didn't realize it was 2 pieces. Give it a little bit longer. Okay, we need to get something out for our... Hold on. Those over here so I can use that rack for the bacon. Hold there for a second. Get towels out. There we go. What is the biscuit recipe? The biscuit one I don't have posted on this one. It's the Serious Eats biscuit one. It's the Food Labs buttermilk biscuits recipe. It is in my, if you look below at the About section, under recipes used, that'll take you to the Google Doc that I have that has all the recipes in there. It should be in that one. You're picky about how the dishes are done. Okay. Yeah. Wish I got bacon press, so that would be nice, but that's looking good. Obviously, the outside of our pan is not as hot as our interior, so we're going to rotate out a little bit. What's going on in there? Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Luna's gonna come and do your dishes. There you go. Mom always washed hers a certain way, and I have to have them washed that way. Understandable. Everybody's got their way to do things, and absolutely. Absolutely. I can learn. I can learn. I can do it. I want to come do the dishes. Said no one ever. Not me. I'm not coming to do your dishes. I'm sorry, too. I'll come cook for you. As long as I don't have to do the dishes. It'll be perfect. I'll cook. You do the dishes. The drop. Yeah, see, drop biscuits are always come out nice. I think I'm going to have to do some, like, cheddar drop biscuits. Some Red Lobster style, maybe. Not the cheddar biscuits. We can learn together, though, dude. It's not about who's better, it's that we can learn together. It's not a race, my guy. It's not a race. It's not a competition. I just want us to eat good food, that's all. Pastry flour would be easier. Okay. I know Mikey had something about like white lily flour. I know that's a very southern thing to do. That's like a brand in the south. I don't even know if I can get it here at this point. I'd have to check on that. I'll have to check on it because I'm gonna keep making biscuits. I'm gonna try and probably make bread again this week. Messing around with Doug Judy. I want Doug to be part of the family. I don't want him to be in outskirts out there running around like a Pontiac bandit. I want him to be a family member here and a friend so that he's consistently around with his biscuits and his doughs and his Dougs, if you will. Why am I showing this one? I'm not even showing the bacon. I'm an idiot. We need to work on that. Our bacon's going. Yep. Find some, I'll ship it to you. I might have to do that. I got family in Virginia as well, so I think I could find some. I could scoop some up. I need to find some peeps in Texas because I want some of that Whataburger spicy ketchup to have on hand. We've been using the spicy banana ketchup, which has been good, but I'd like some Whataburger spicy. Alright, while we're waiting, while our bacon is going there, I'm going to give you a quick look into this biscuit. Let's see how it actually did come out. Let's scoot our stuff out of the way. Put something down to catch it. So there's our biscuit. It's got a good piece to it. It's not bad. It is. It's not too dry. It just didn't rise as much as I would like it to have, which is okay. Which is okay. It's still got a good taste though, which is good. All right. Try not to crowd our bacon as much next time. Give it a little more time, get a little more fat on it. Let's screw it at this point. We've gone with our hands. Alright, we got about one more rotation out of that. And then we should be good. Should be good. Rice though and the crusted over. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I do have an oven thermometer, and it's pretty spot on. I'm usually within like 5 degrees of whatever the suggested one is. But they called for 425 in that recipe, and I think that was a bit high. It's 425 is what they're calling for. But I think that's just a bit much. I think I should have gone with like 4 maybe. Just down a little bit. Because it just, like I said, it browned that top and really didn't give it any kind of chance to rise and do its thing. It's okay. Things happen. It's the way she goes. We move forward from that. We learn. And our next ones are going to be even better than those ones. These ones are better than the last ones. And the next ones will be even better. How about that? I'm going to steal a little bit of this butter, though. Put it on that biscuit. Absolutely, Nishan. Absolutely. More butter, more better. More butter, more better. The way she goes. There's so many good Trailer Park Boys ones that I could pull. Some good Catch 23s, some Rocket Appliances. So many good ones. Two birds stoned at once. All the Ricky-isms.
That's right. That's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. That's the way she goes.
Sometimes she goes and sometimes she doesn't. Thank you, Ray. Two birds stoned. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Catch 23. Water under the fridge is also a great one. Like it's such a show of like craziness and whatever else, but there's so many good like deep things like that hidden in there that they're just hilarious. Water under the fridge. That's what he calls it. You know, like when you drop an ice cube and you kick it, everything's good. It's all water under the fridge. Beauty's in the eye when you hold her. Gotta love Ricky. See, that would be a fun person. If I were to do a cooking stream with somebody like famous, like the TPBs would be definitely on that one. Either Ricky or Bubbles, having them cook alongside would be super fun, I think. He ain't wrong. He knows. He got his grade 10. Everything's good. Let's give these a flip. close. We're getting close. If I ever seen a stone bird, good king of those the gate. Can get drunk the more you know. Okay. I don't know about birds. I know that cats can. Don't ask. But under guilt of law, it was not they were a repeat offender, and they came back knowing full and well what was going on. Birds can get drunk though. Seriously, interesting. So could we like Kobe like turkey and stuff, and like give them beer, tenderize the turkey up, have them be good? I know there's not as much fat in a bird, but will the beer help them relax? Will it make their meat any more tender from this drunken? Well, maybe we feed the turkey wild turkey. Give them shots of wild turkey. Oh man, that whole smells like bacon. Turkey with some scotch. That's what I'm saying. Could we do it? If you really want to step it up, you pour a little rare breed in there. A little rare breed wild turkey. That's my dad's drink of choice. You dump some of that in there, let it marinate overnight and do its thing. See how it comes out. Might have to try that with like a turkey breast. Bacon though. Man, this bacon smells good. Don't take nearly as long to cook. Nowhere near as long to cook. Monster. Some Kyle cookies? I'm down for Kyle cookies. Didn't you? I thought Nishan made Kyle cookies. Or were those Mountain Dew cookies? They definitely should be on a cursed food stream. Maybe some. What else could you do though? Maybe some Rockstar cookies as well. But that's something different than Monster, really. Yummy doors. Really? You would try some Kyle cookies? Get some Monster energy going in your cookie? Would it have chocolate chips, or would it be a white chocolate chip? Or would it have nuts? Oh, I don't want to share it. I don't even want to share it. I don't even want to share it. You could. I'm going to share it, okay? You could, if you really wanted to. You could do like a St. Patty's Day cursed food, which would be Monster base, but it could be a Monster cream pie. Blur's baking stream with Monster Energy cookies, Black Forest cake, and you know what? You're gonna have to do one. Resets the counter. Perfect. We did it. Mission accomplished. You're gonna have to do. I'd like to see some Blur's cooking. I think I need to do the same. Maybe I'll set a goal for that and set up some cursed cooking here for stream. Alright, this should be the last batch of bacon going in. And then we'll go. It dropped in the pan. I failed successfully. It dropped in the pan. Okay, I think that's about enough bacon on that. Not doing the whole thing. I got 2 pounds. We're not going to eat 2 pounds of bacon. Drop, 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 drop. I know. I thought about putting a drop counter, but then it comes in. So this is where we come into this. Like, I watch other streams. I'm inspired by other streams, but I try not to steal things from other streams. And I know that like you have a drop counter, so I didn't want to have a drop counter because somebody else close had it. You know what I mean? It's always tough when it comes to that. It's always tough when it comes to that creative piece of being inspired by, but not trying to steal either. I'm trying to make sure that I don't. I do love your drop emote though too. Plenty of other things to count as well. True. True. Like pieces of bacon. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, we're getting so close. Exactly. Inspiration isn't stealing. Exactly, Tooth. You got it. Exactly. We want the viewers to have a unique, smooth experience, as they say. And that is one of those. We'll definitely have to get a counter, though, of some sort. Whatever way you see fit. I appreciate that. And that's why I've been thinking about it. It's on the brain. It's just I haven't found what I can do to put my own spin on it just yet. We're close. We're close. I said this last week has just been Leorian board, like crash course. Finally got things up and running. Finally got the commands going. I'm in process now of switching all my notifications, like alerts and stuff, from Stream Elements to Leorian board so it can handle it. I've got most of my bits and stuff done and over. Still working on a little bit of those. And the host and raid and stuff is usually just there. But I think the Stream Elements took over for that one, so I still need to fix that one. Man, this bacon smells so good, it's driving me crazy how good this bacon smells. What did I do with my cookie dolls? There we go. Alright. Come on. Got a little bit of oils in there. It'll be fried bacon by the time it's said and done. Gonna be fried. Leo and Board 2 is what I'm using too. I had never used the first one, and by the time I started looking around with it, the second one was out. Everybody is starting to convert over because the first one is now shutting down as of this year, I believe. The second one's much easier to use based on all these videos that I'm going back, but that's also the problem I'm having now is all the videos and tutorials are mostly for Leorian board 1, and there is some conversion stuff, but I'm just trying to do it all inside Leorian board 2. It's really not bad, Nishan. They do have a tool that converts anything that you have in Leorian board 1, you can convert it over to the to LB2. You need to switch. Are you using Leorian board 1 as well, Tooth? This is useful information. This is a streamer collab here. I like it. What is a Leorian board? Leorian board, Luna, is a great program that'll let you set up like video and alerts and it's 10 million other things. It's kind of like having a stream deck on a computer, but it can also be triggered by subs. It can be triggered by channel points. It can do so many other things. Yes, it's very, very similar to Leorian board 1. Like if you know how to set up buttons and do the things, most of that is in there already. They've simplified a lot of the stuff, a lot of the math and random array, like that kind of stuff has gone away. It's just simply built into it now. To be able to queue something is built into the functions of it now. So it's way easier to use than 1, but again, it's just the door of possibility of what it could do is gigantic. Yes, it's worth looking into because it does automate a lot of things. Doors, can you give us an example of our Leorian board? Can you give us a redeem on something? Of course you did. Lord. You even have a tablet app for yes, they do have the tablet app still carries over for Leorian Board 2 if you're on Android, but the Stream Deck also goes to HTML5, so there's a way I can pull it up on the iPad. I haven't figured that out yet, but I am looking into it. Love the dance, waffles. Exactly, it's the waffle dance. Who doesn't love the Teen Titans Go? Who doesn't love them? There's so many good food puns though inside Teen Titans as well, so I'm in the process of building the library of all of these videos and stuff, and setting the folders up. Just takes time. Okay, our bacon is almost there. Got quite a bit of oil though. Kind of more fried than it is this cooked at this point. Switch it this week. Hype! Hype, 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 hype. I love it. Love to see it too. Good luck, sir. Good luck. Fingers crossed for you. It's a great tool. Like I said, there's just a lot to learn in it. It does have a lot of capability, but to understand how it works and functions, it took me quite a few videos. I recommend it, I think, from Lemon and from Tooth was Nutty. Nutty has a lot of great setups in his. Some of his stuff is a little dated now because of Leorian Board 1 and 2. Andy Piles or Andy Pills or something. There's an English guy, Andy something. He's pretty good too. He goes into a little more of the math stuff and not so much like the actual like logic piece of it sometimes, which helps me. Nutty is good. Yeah, exactly. He's got the setup on it. He knows what he's doing there. I like what he's doing. All right, I think that bacon is just about done. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're done. All right. Let's put this in the oven to get it out of the way. And we'll switch back over here. Let's prep our plates. I believe it's time to prep a plate at this point. Let me get a drink here. I'm parched. It is warm in here. We have a little bit of everything now. We've got our biscuits. Yep. Scoot it back just a little. There we go. So we got our biscuits. We got our other pieces. We got our bacons. Yeah. We've done it. We've assembled the Avengers here for breakfast foods. We've got our quiche. We've got some size of sauteed spinach and mushrooms to go with it. We've got our overly cooked biscuits. They should be okay though. Put a little jelly, a little butter on it. It'll be fine. And some fresh cooked local bacons. Let's get it plated up though. Let's get it plated up. Actually, so before I plate here, I would like to just see one thing real quick. So I'm looking forward to Raid. I'm trying to see who's on. Let's see. See, Mikey is on and Todius is starting right now. Oh, I know Mikey was in here earlier. I feel bad that way. Gonna get some heritage pork sausages. Ooh. Now you're talking. Mikey is streaming some stuff, so yeah, I think we'll go visit Mikey. I was thinking about visiting Todius. I know she's trying to do a WoW talk this week, but Mikey came in and hung out with us, and Mikey has been trying to restart his stream, so I think that's the route we're gonna go. First, though, I'm gonna plate up. Let's plate up this quiche, and let's hope that it cuts up and comes out nicely. There's our small spatchy spatch. Small spatchy spatch. bitch. Alright. Here we go. Oh, oh. Little jiggly, little good. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Kind of white it out. Can't see it, but we're all the way cooked through. We're looking good. Yeah, I haven't been getting her notifications. Oh, she hasn't been on this week, I don't think, either. I think this is the first time she's been live this week. So, just trying to throw some love that way from the kitchen, you know? Alright, I'll take my overly done biscuits. Let's get some butters in there. Because we gotta take a little bit of everything, you know? Alright, a little bit of spinach. Look at the mushrooms. Uh-oh. Wicked Kitten raiding with a party of twos. Wicked Kitten! How you doing? How you doing? How's it going? You just in time to see the quiche? Homemade butter for biscuits? I wish. No, I'm not that good yet. Thank you, thank you. How were the BGs tonight? We get some good rank ups. 5 Iron Fishy, how you doing, man? How's it going? Thank you so much. I'm pretty happy with this. This is it's looking pretty good. We haven't tasted it yet, but we're looking pretty good. Really good. Nice. I know I saw you start off with a 3 and 2. So it's usually a good start if you're in the top 3 the first couple games. Gotta love that. 58, okay. And you're playing on the European servers on that one? Alright, a little bit of bacon. You want to cut this bacon up just a little bit. First class Zazzy. Sandpaper. What do you mean it's a... Whoa. What's going on? What are we talking about there, first class Zazzy? This is a quiche, not a pie. That's why. That's the way she goes sometimes. But there we go. So we have our quiche. It's done up nice. So you can see all the nice good, all that cheese and gooiness down in there. We got our mushrooms and our spinach all nice and sauteed up. Hey, Doors, can we handle that, please? Thank you, sir. Alrighty then. We're gonna have some fun tonight, it looks like. Yep. Well, I don't think they had good intentions coming in, so that's alright. That's why we have mods. And, you know, can't win them all. If you got some haters, then you're usually doing something right. That's the way I look at it. I don't think they were, though. I don't think they were. So I'm going to trust my mod on that, and I don't think that they were. Yep. Come in swinging. No issues there. No issues. And if they have an issue, they can DM me, and we can straighten it out offline. Here is Sunday night family dinner, so we try to keep it clean. At least keep it PG-13 and understand that there are minors running around the house. So we just, like I said, we try and ride that line. Sometimes it gets R, sometimes it's PG-13. You know, are we going to see a NC-17 Nightmare on Elm Street? Who knows? But we'll take it at that. Let's get one good close-up picture of it here. Let me get my there it is, my stand. I love this little Cambro for stands. Band parties. Let me get it rotated. Let me show it off a little more. Not really a good shot of it, I guess. There we are. Sunday night family dinner is cooked. If you like what you see, can you throw some hype in the chat for me? I'd appreciate it. I wasn't hungry. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Oh, we have to get that stream elements sub fixed. We'll have to get that fixed. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. This looks amazing. And you know what? We're gonna give bites on stream. We're gonna go in. We're gonna leave it up on its pedestal. Let's give it a bite on stream. Got a little bit of that mushroom in there. It's really good. The cheese is just kind of melty. There's so much of it. If you get a good we'll see about that. We'll see. She's top tier. I'm not quite top tier yet. I appreciate all the hype, guys. I really do. I'm gonna switch over here real quick. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for letting me make this awesome food. Yes, it is still light out here. It's still amazingly light out here. It is 6 o'clock and the sun's probably not going to go down till like 7 or 8, is my guess. Welcome to the future from Daylight Savings Times. Yay. Breakfast for dinner hype, absolutely. We had some eggs. We had some, this week, really messing with the eggs. We did the poached eggs on Wednesday, which came out phenomenal. Those were a big hit in the house. Such an eggy streamer. Yeah. I had the excellent idea that we should do it. I got edgy. I got you. I got you. Thank you guys. That's what the point redeems are for. Use the point redeems all day long. That's what they're for. I'm gonna try and come up with some new ones this week. So like I said, I'll keep it interesting. So check back for new ones because they'll always be there. And let me set it up to say goodbye here as we get ready to go raid onto Mikey Six Gun. Fair warning, Mikey Six Gun is an adult streamer. It's 18 plus probably in there. He is playing some ESO, the MMO. It's not critically acclaimed and award winning, but it is an MMO as well, based on the Skyrim-ish, from what I understand, worlds and parameters. Fair warning, widget lure, haven't beat Skyrim, it's on the list. But we're gonna go show him some love here real quick, while I sit down and get to enjoy some family dinner after this. So, I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Even with the haters at the end, it was still a great night. And what's a Skyrim? Exactly, Tooth. I'm right there. Like I've bought it probably like 5 times, in the Xbox 360 all the way up to HD edition on Steam. But I have never gotten through it all the way. I need to do it. But we're gonna go show Mikey some love. He's just coming back to streaming. He's streaming on Sundays and Mondays. Like I said, he is an adult, so there may be some adult content, words use choice compared to what you're leaving here in my widget kitchen. So just be prepared for that. And let me say that you guys have all of my love and appreciation for hanging out and doing the thing. Hype, hype, hype. Super hype for it. Just tell him to. No, it's his stream. He does what he does. I'm just giving the warning before we leave here, just so that it's known. That's all. So, Nishan, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Tooth says fight him.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Hey, what did I just say about language, bruh? I just talked about language. My mod's the one that goes against the language. I tell you, man.
It's IRL.
We might have to throw that sword Tooth's way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And Wicked's over here just like, But again, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to go on over to the credits here, or roll those out for those couple follows we got. And then we are going to go in and raid Mikey 6-Gun.
Yeah.
It's what? Colon raid? Yep. Mikey. Is it 6-Gun or is it... I can never spell it right. Mikey 6-Gun. Okay, I got it right. Oh! You found it! Tooth found it!
Dance for your bees, dance for your bees. 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 All I want to do is dance for some bees.
Fabulous! You've earned these.
Thank you for the 100 biddies, Tooth. You found our secret bit redemption there. There's more to come on those. That's just the first one. Wicked. Talk to me this week. I can tell you how to get it, set it up, and get it rolling. Thank you so much for those 100 biddies, Tooth. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to hit the raid button here. We're going to go live. Would you like to say goodbye, Doors? Goodbye from me and Doors. Thank you again for hanging out. Throwing our love your way. Have a good week. Do it upright. And don't get into too much trouble. I know I would. Peace. Nope, why did it not go? Why did it not go? Oh, is it the wrong one? Oh. Oh, I typed his name wrong. There we go. We got it. We're still on there. Thanks, guys.
Oh shit! Widget coming in with a rate of 8! Big ups, my dude. Big ups. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Hype, hype,